The Ukrainian special forces are one of the main factors contributing to the destruction of a large number of the Russian occupiers' manpower and equipment in Ukraine, and in this way they contribute to the successful defense of the country against Russian aggression. Ukrainian special forces ambush armored columns, find and destroy Russian artillery positions, and destroy units of Russian soldiers. The group of Ukrainian special forces includes both military and civilian security service elements. One of the largest and most well-known components of Ukraine's special forces is Alpha Group. As a constituent part of the security service of Ukraine, Alpha Group officially has a major role in the agency's counter-terrorism and counter-espionage responsibilities. The other major element of Ukraine's special forces is the Special Operations Forces, which is an independent branch of the Ukrainian armed forces in its own right. These forces have a wide portfolio that overlaps with the SBU's Alpha Group. Although Ukraine's Special Operations Forces would not be stood up as an independent branch until 2016, they nonetheless were the first non-NATO Special Operations Force to be certified as a Special Operations Force by NATO and to be granted the ability to take part in the NATO response force. Ukraine's special forces fought in the early battles of Russia's invasion of eastern Ukraine in 2014 after its seizure of Crimea, which might have helped to demonstrate the value of such forces to Kyiv. Other elements of the Ukrainian national security and homeland security architecture can arguably be placed under the umbrella of Ukrainian special forces as well, such as the Rapid Operational Response Unit, but SBU's Alpha Group and the Special Operations Forces are by far the largest and most important in Ukrainian service today. By the time Russian troops began to pour across the Ukrainian border, Ukraine's special forces organizations had reached particularly high levels of readiness. For years, Ukrainian special forces have been training with their US and Western counterparts, which has allowed the size of Ukraine's Corps of Special Forces to practically double in size since 2014. Since Russia's invasion, Ukrainian special forces have actively assisted the rest of Ukraine's armed forces in a variety of ways. This mission set includes actions as varied as helping to direct Ukrainian artillery fire, reconnaissance, targeting the supply chains and logistics of Russian forces, and supporting the activities of Ukrainian partisans operating behind Russian lines. As a result, the special forces of friendly states in Europe have sought to analyze Ukrainian successes to draw their own conclusions and lessons of what the future of special forces warfare with a peer adversary could look like. Despite their strong performance on the battlefield, Ukraine's special forces have likely taken heavy casualties in their efforts to defend Ukraine. Nonetheless, Kyiv's special forces appear to still have the will and ability to operate behind Russian lines and will likely continue to wreak havoc there in the future. Although the current Russian invasion has proved to be a baptism of fire in modern interstate conflict for the entire Ukrainian military, Ukraine's special forces have proven to be more than up to the task of fulfilling their roles in the toughest of situations. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. He's doing the job every day.